Assalamualaikum. I just have to address to my listeners that today I have to share some ideas about the outbreak of coronavirus, that how to counter the coronavirus and the devastating effects of the coronavirus can be controlled, can be stopped. So let's see that how can we stop the outbreak of the coronavirus, right? So first of all, on my research basis, I have decided that I will share my own experience to counter this type of the virus. Coronavirus is actually the type of the virus um, which starts from the sneezing and sniffing and flu effects, and after that, it actually appears in pneumonia, as well as it appears in, I will say that it appear in kidney failure. So that's why we consider that this virus is the zoonotic virus. Why it is called the zoonotic virus? It can transform from a man to an animal and from an animal to the man. So that's why we can say that the mosquitoes are the domestic animals like pigs and like buffaloes are all type of the carriers of coronavirus if they are affected by this virus. Anyway, I have to share some important ideas that understood something is there. This virus actually act. This is the type of the virus, and it undergoes to the process of the viral divisions. So when this virus comes to a person, definitely it communicate to the cell that is called the host cell. It has the two ways of the communication. One way of the communication is the physical intact between the cell and the virus, and the other way is just only the directional communication that the virus understood. Something is that it controls the process of the cell. It controls the process of the cell, and we can say that it is a type of the induced effect. So okay, fine, if it is the type of the induced effect. So anyways, I will discuss that how can we counter this type of the virus. Actually, I want to show you the picture by which this virus actually intact with the host cell. So this is the picture. You see that the virus has some induced are the physical intacts with the virus. However, the virus starts the division from the process of the attachment, and I have cleared in a two lines ago that basic this basic attachment occurs. This is the most sensitive part of the virus life, because if you stop the attachment, if you stop the process of attachment, so there will be no viral division. And you know that we had learned about some ideas of the vaccinations, because in the vaccination we introduce a weak or a dead or a stop virus in front of our immune system, and our immune system becomes enough strong that it just repels any type of interference. However, after studying that, I have to show you that this immune system is basically introduced by the God, and the God is the actual king, is the natural king. Because one thing here is important, that whenever a virus comes in front of a cell, one thing that comes into practice is called the interference communication. one cell tells to other cell that don't try to move normal because of the presence of this virus. So understood something is that the virus has to move towards the hell because of the reason that the strong signaling doesn't allow the virus to stop the movement of the to stop the functioning of a human cell or the host cell. Actually, it is a very interesting thing that interferons say to the virus that every father has a father. So they try to move the virus towards the hell because they consider that interferons consider that we are introduced by the God and the God is our boss. And the important thing to my listeners is that definitely interferon says that we care them who cares us, and no doubt you can stop the spread of the coronavirus by improving your immune system. You have to work to improve your immune system, and only there are the 3 or 4 ideas to enhance your immune system. One thing is important: you have to go for the physical exercise. You have to move towards the gym. You have to use the soap after using the washroom, and you have to use the face mask to keep yourself away from the pollutants and from the viral drops. Anyhow, you have to work for to minimize your stress, because of the reason is that whenever you are under stress, you are facing some tensions. No doubt your body glands will secrete some type of the material that is called sweat. So that's why your heartbeat will increase, your body temperature will go down, and your body will not move like a natural body. So the cells have to obey the signals of the brain. So that's why other way is to enhance that. That is the usage of some immune-reaching foods. One of them is yogurt, and then is eggs and sweet potatoes and tea and the chicken soup and beef and fish and shellfish and garlic and the herbs. Anyways, I will say you that you have to consider, you have to commit that if the virus is from the animated or inanimated category, it is not like the bacteria. You cannot introduce the bacteria. You cannot introduce the antibiotics to kill bacteria. You cannot actually introduce the antifungal many values. So that's why you can only and only just consider the idea of the vaccinations. So consider only and only just about the usage of the such type of food and the physical exercises which can enhance your cellular power, which can enhance your immune system and interferons. So actually, God is the real king. So stay committed, and thank you so much.